Hello there guys, and welcome back to our car modeling tutorial. And in the last episode what we did was we worked along all of this lower section here, smoothing the car off quite nicely around the back here as well. And I think what we'll do today is we will have a look at the bonnet section here. Now this is going to be probably the trickiest part because we've got these two scoops inside. Let me just open up my references here just so that I can see a decent shot of the bonnet there, which is good. It looks like what we're going to need to do is with this section here, we haven't quite got the geometry all in place for it. I think what we'll do is we'll have a go at working with what we've got, and then the kind of vent insets that go on top we will just overlay on top of the actual panel itself, which means at the back here we won't bother cutting a hole, we'll just overlay the panel over the top. With that being said, we're still going to have a tricky section when it comes to our actual scoops inside here. So I think what we'll do is maybe we'll start with this section inside this edge. So it looks like what we'll want to do is grab all of these inner sections here and we'll hit extrude in, and we'll just bring that down something like that. Looks pretty good. And then what we'll want to do is, this is quite a smooth section in here, so we'll just move up to that just now, and then we can edit mesh and merge those two together. What we can do now is grab these points here, we'll hit Ctrl E and we'll bring these in as well. So what we'll do is with this one we'll snap, and then again we will merge these together, and we'll do the same down here, just inside there, and then here we can hold X to snap these into the center here. So we do have a little section to go over the top of this, which we'll add in at some point. We'll see if we have time to do that today. We're going to need to do some extrusions, and we're also going to need to fill in this bit here. So I think the best course of action for this will be to pull this in here and then just simply merge it to the points that we have here. Oops. And then we'll do the same with this as well. Like so. So we'll merge those two. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll have a think about how we're going to extrude all of these areas in. So let's isolate this just now, and it looks to me like all of these points here we're going to grab like so. So all of these here we'll grab. We're going to hit Ctrl E, and what I think we'll try with these is we'll pull on just the blue arrow here. So we'll go something like that, which looks good. We'll grab all of these edges here and we'll hit extrude again, Ctrl E, and we'll pull this in. Now before we do anything, we want to make sure we're going in roughly the same size around there, which is fine. So that's perfect. And what we'll want to do is we'll want to grab this one here, inside there, we can merge these as well, and then we can just adjust the position of this slightly just so it's a bit smoother. So with these sections here we'll do the same again. We'll grab all of these and maybe these two, and we'll extrude these in, and we'll do this off of the world, and we'll do that just to match what we already have down here. And again, you can simply merge these together. Now what we're going to want to do with these ones is we'll select all of these, hit Ctrl E, and we'll see about pulling these down on the blue, just ever so slightly. And then we can merge this one here, holding V over there. Now these options Let's just make sure we're looking good up here. Maybe bring this a bit further around. Now all this is extruded in somewhat, so we will grab all of these edges. Here. And we'll extrude these in. We'll do this on the world, and we'll just pull in on the blue. Like so. And then maybe in on the red ever so slightly. And what we'll want to do with this one is merge this over here. This looks pretty good, and then we'll maybe with this point just pull this up and maybe out as well. And then we can just adjust these points just to make sure that they're sitting how they should. If we select all of them again, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to then pull these lower. So I want to pull those down. Let's see. Something like that. Okay, so that looks pretty decent. So if we isolate this selection again, let's grab all of these here. We'll run up this edge. Okay, so we'll grab all of these. What we'll maybe want to do just for now is we'll maybe want to extrude this down as well. Let's maybe grab, might be easier just to do it from here. And then what we'll do is we'll maybe delete this at some point. So go there. So again, we'll select all these edges. Okay. And we will attempt to bevel these. And we'll want to, again, boost up the fraction here. So I think 13 looks pretty good. Let's see how that compares. See how that compares around here again. Let's bring in our wireframe. So we want to make sure that we're maintaining some consistency as we go around here. So we don't want to just wing it as such. So got all those edges there. So we'll see here about getting a half decent fraction which will match roughly what we've got. So again, let's go for a bevel. $15 looks okay, and then again we'll go for segments 2. So that looks nice and consistent all the way around here. So if we apply smooth to that edge, we can see that that looks quite nice going all the way around. We've got a little bit of an issue here. So let's bridge merge the gaps inside here. Okay, this looks better. Everything else there is looking pretty good. So what we'll do is we'll grab these here. What we'll maybe do is grab all of these associated panels. We'll maybe leave the door for now. And essentially what we're trying to do is get this to match up with what we have. So firstly, let's insert some edge loops and let's just remove all the smooth from these elements here to here. Okay, just ignore the Discord noises. We'll drop one inside here, and we'll run one all the way around there. See how that'll look. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Now we're going to want to drop an edge loop around here, and then we're going to want to go up and around here as well. So what we'll do is we'll drop in some points here, and then we'll insert an edge loop around here and here, which will allow us now to come along and attach up here and around here. I think what we'll maybe want to do as well is insert an edge loop down here. And we can merge those together. Okay, so we're looking good down here. Looking good up and around here. It looks like not so much up there. Okay. So I think the only thing we're going to want to do around here is we're going to need a line to go up here. So let's drop a point in here and up here, and we'll want to merge those two together. Actually no, because we're following around there quite nicely, so we don't need to do that. So we can actually, we'll insert an edge loop down here. And merge up here, up here. It looks like actually our edge loop should go up that edge quite nicely, which it has. Okay. We're going to want an edge loop which is going to follow down and around this corner again, so we'll drop vertices on here and here. We'll do the same here and here. where it should fall in quite nicely. So we'll go to Mesh Tools and we'll insert an edge loop around here. Here and here. Okay, and then we'll go through and match all of these lines up. Here up here. Okay, so it looks like this one has done something we don't want it to do, so we'll delete that. Okay, so that's one nice line going around there. And then we'll grab these, edit mesh, and we'll merge those together, and then we'll do the same down here. And again, just move that around a little bit there so it's not destroying anything we already have. So you can see now we've got a nice point up here. We're moving nicely around that edge there. It does however look like, thanks to that edge, we do have an issue. Okay, so looking nice now all the way around there. It looks like here we're going to want to insert an edge loop here and here. So see now we've got a really nice defined little bit going around there, which looks good. So it looks like we may need a little bit more definition up here. So let's just grab these points here and just pull them out slightly, and maybe do the same here. Okay. Let's just check the references and we'll see. Okay, so the more defined line is this point out here. So let's see how the rest is sitting. Okay, we'll think about that in a few. Let's go for this bit here. We'll hit Control E and we'll just drop this down. Now again, we know that this isn't 100% accurate, but for now we'll just use what we've got. Okay. So what we'll do is have a think about the additional lines inside here. So we can see that we've got 2 bits to help maintain this. So we'll drag one up super close and one a little bit further away, so we can see that those have kind of jumped off down to the side, which we definitely do not want. So for now we'll drop in an edge up here just to stop that happening. So we'll go back to our edge loop and we'll do the same again, see how it looks. So we'll go nice and close and then close-ish. So it's looking okay. So just want to make sure that this is nice and smooth. Okay. And here I want to make sure that this is nice and smooth too, which is not looking too bad. Because I imagine we're going to want to do the same again here. Going to insert an edge loop super close and then a little bit further. Okay, so we can see now that those lines follow off and up that bonnet section there really nicely, which is good. So what we'll do now is we'll look at this section. So I believe what we'll want is this here sink down just a little bit there, and then we'll drop some edge loops inside here and here. I want to drop up here as well and down here. Okay. Let's go back in my reference images here. So it looks like we're going to need to have some lines that cut across here and here. So a line here is not going to be too much of an issue. Like so. So you can see that that's straightened that off quite nicely. It hasn't affected anything else. A line down here, however, isn't going to be so easy to pull off. So what we'll need to do is in our side view here, we'll make a little bit more space. So let's just see, it's going to go in between these points here. Okay, so we'll just pull these sections apart slightly like so. And then we'll insert an edge loop and we'll go maybe around here. We'll want to drop in a point. We'll go bang in the center there for that. We'll insert an edge loop, something like that. Maybe go for another one here just now. And just make sure we're getting some curvature there. And then we can link them together. Okay, so that's looking a little bit better down there. So I think what we'll actually want to do with this is drop a point exactly in the middle here. Let's insert an edge loop here and here. And we'll go down to join down there. Maybe pull these out a little bit. To help make the shape. We'll just drop that down the middle and we won't add any Let's do that. We'll just see. Okay, so that's looking a little bit better there. Looks like all we're really going to want to do is drop an edge loop here and here. Okay, so that's looking okay. And then we're going to have some honeycomb inside there, so that's not looking too bad. Looks like maybe what we'll want to do is push this down. Okay, that's looking pretty good. And now we'll work over here, so we'll want to insert an edge loop, and we'll go down here. Drop the multi-cut in there, and then we'll maybe drop one closer to the top. We need to insert an edge loop here as well, so we'll drop one. The vertices bang in the middle there, which will allow us to bring this down here. And just want to make sure that up here we're a bit straighter. Drop another edge loop down here. And bring those up here. Okay, so we're looking okay just there. So once that's actually one complete unit, that won't look too bad, but what we'll do looks like we'll need to take these a bit further away up here. It's not liking our join too much down here, so what we'll do is we'll see about dropping something down here. Okay, so that's a little bit better. Looking good. And then I think what we'll do to cap the episode off is we will have a look at, I need to straighten this up a little bit. We'll just pull all of these points here a little bit further away from each other. And then what we'll do for this bit is we'll maybe just create this out of the plane. We'll go for 1 and 1. Snap this here to the center. Yep. Looks pretty good. And what we'll do with this is we'll just bring it away from that ever so slightly, so I've got a little bit of a gap. We'll maybe drop a line here. Like so. And then we'll Control E, we'll just extrude this down. Something like that. And then we'll just insert edge loops to match what we have, and then we can go around here. Do that. We drop another one just under there. Okay, so we just got a little bit dropped in just there. Perfect. So the only real thing is now getting these bits here to line up. So let's have a look at inserting an edge loop just here. So that's brought that up there roughly in line with what we have. Let's see. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So let's see about applying our material here. And here. Okay guys, so we're looking pretty good there. Looks like that bonnet section is looking pretty good. I think what I'll do real quick just after I finish recording here is with the front bumper and the bonnet here, I'm just going to merge them straight down the middle so that they're one complete unit, and duplicate this part here. I'll maybe tidy up just a little bit of this mesh here. We can see that we've got a little bit of a bubble in this section here, so I'll just run through and tidy that up real quick too. I think in the next episode what we'll do is we'll maybe have a look at creating these bits for the kind of, I think there must be brake heaters or something, the airflow kind of vents down here, and then maybe add to the front section with the airflow as well. Okay guys, cool.